Okay, I think we are live. So, hello everyone. I'm Sanjay Gupta. I welcome you on Skill Horizon official YouTube channel. I have Utkarsh with me. Hello, Utkarsh.
Hi, sir.
So, this is episode 7 of Salesforce mock interviews, and in this episode, we will be having lots of development related questions for you. So, I will be asking those questions to Utkarsh. He will be answering them. Along with that, I want you guys also, if you can answer, because uh, there are lots of job opportunities available in development role, and if you are beginner or intermediate developer, like I would say, if you are between 0 to 5 years of experience, then all these questions will help you. Okay, so moving forward, just wanted to share some insights about Skill Horizon. So Skill Horizon is basically a workforce partner of Salesforce, and we provide various job readiness training programs. So though they basically run online as well as offline, so you can just visit our website and you can see all the details there. Soon, as I said in all the sessions, like we will be starting ServiceNow as well. So ServiceNow bootcamp is coming soon. So be ready for that. And in our job readiness training program, we apply 3 steps learning process. So uh, first we focus on the concepts, then we focus on the hands-on exercises, then we focus on the project-based learning. Okay, so this happens both in online and offline, right? So this is all about the courses that we are running at Skill Horizon. Now, how to reach to us? So on this slide, you have QR codes, so you can scan, or you can directly follow me on LinkedIn, right? Through website also, you can reach out to us, and my team will connect with you, and you can join any of the course. Okay, so moving on to the mock interview now. So this is the very first question that is available in front of you for like from today's episode. Okay, so this question is basically based on a code snippet. So you just need to read this code, and you need to identify the answer for this. So Utkarsh, if you are
Yes,
creating
sir.
an account and we are not assigning any field, okay, for account, and you are using database.insert, right? There are two ways available. One is insert DML and another is database.insert method. So if you are using database.insert, we are passing that account instance along with the false parameter. So what will happen? So guys, this question is for you as well. So just read this question carefully and try to answer. Meanwhile, you are reading, I'm just doing a LinkedIn post so that more folks can join. So I'm just waiting for your answers. If you can just share some answers. Okay, I just did the LinkedIn post. Now I'm just checking. Okay, many folks are saying D. So D is the record will not be created and an exception will be thrown. So what's your take on this, Utkarsh?
I option C, sir. The record will not create because you have not passed because in order to create an account, you need to pass the name. So if you would have passed the name in the constructor, then it would have created the record, and it will be no error reported because the there will be no such thing because the AML dot insert a comma false is there. So false is used for like as partial success also because then database dot insert the second parameter is for the all or none. If you mark this at true, then it will either so it will be all the records will be created or none will be created. If you mark that parameter as false, then it will run in the partial success also.
Yes, Utkarsh, you are right. So, guys, today audience is wrong. It should not be D, it should be C, because here we have database.insert. We are not having DML. So if we have used DML statement like insert and that particular record, then it would have failed. But here we have database.insert. So here record will not be created, but no error will be reported. There will be no exception. Okay, so C is the correct answer, and I hope now you understood why these mock interview sessions are very important for you, because it will give you real knowledge. So C is the correct answer for this. Moving on to the next question. So now the next question is, what will happen if you run the following code? So we are creating account. This time we are populating name as well. Then we are inserting account. Then we are updating name and then doing the update DML. So these statements are DML statements. Okay, these are DML statements, and in the previous question, it was database.insert method. So just read this question carefully and try to identify the answer. Just share the answer in the chat, and then Utkarsh will be explaining his answer, and then I will validate which one is correct.
Sure, sir.
So we are waiting for your responses. So do reply in the chat. So folks are saying B or C. So let me see which one is correct. Okay, mostly folks are saying B. One is D. Okay, so D, there are D. So both the insert and update will throw an error. Okay, so Utkarsh, what do you think? What should be the correct answer? B, C, or D, or what?
B, sir. B is the correct answer.
Okay.
Because this time it is passing in the parameter the correct value of the name in the correct format also. So it will go in the constructor, like the constructor values will be, and then we will populate, and then insert operation will be there, and then after the account record is being inserted, then it's updating the record name, account dot name, and it will update the record as well. So yeah.
Okay, so guys, correct answer is B. Few folks are saying C as well. Few said D, so that is incorrect. So basically, account will be inserted, and what happens when you create account through insert DML? So this ACC will be having ID populated automatically. Those who are saying for update we need ID. So just after insert statement, ACC will be having the ID populated, and then continuously if you update the name and then you update that particular record with the same instance, then like it will update the record. Saket, you are saying mandatory fields are missing. No, for account only name is the mandatory field, and that we are initializing in the first line itself. Okay, where we are creating the ACC instance, at that line we are just populating the name. So here mandatory field we are filling, and we are doing insert, which will generate the ID, and after that we are doing the update. So B is the correct answer, no error. Record will be created and updated successfully. Okay, moving on to the next question. So next is theoretical. So Utkarsh will tell you like what is the difference between SOQL and SOSL, and when we would be using SOSL over SOQL. So just explain me the difference, and I will let you know like if there is any gap in Utkarsh answer, so I will just fill it up.
Sure, sir. So SOQL stands for Salesforce Object Query Language, whereas SOSL in Salesforce stands for Salesforce Object Search Language. So SOQL we use to fetch the record for one object and multiple related objects. Okay, and we use SOSL in case when we want to perform text searches in multiple records. So I guess so when we use SOSL over SQL is the time when we don't know which object to look on. Like since I want to search for any particular data, but I don't know which object I want to search in. That time I use SOSL.
Okay, so can you just tell me the governor limit as well? Like if we have one transaction, so how
Yeah.
many SOQL we can execute in one transaction and how many SOSL we can execute?
Uh, Execute by you mean issued, right?
No, yeah, yeah, like SOQL, like select queries. How many select queries we can execute in one transaction?
Uh, 100 for SOQL for synchronous, and for asynchronous it's 200,
Right.
and in case of
SOSL,
SOSL it's 20.
right. So in case of SOQL governor limit per transaction number of
It's
SOQL, in synchronous it is 100 and in asynchronous it is 200 and for SOSL it is 20. Okay, 20 for both synchronous and asynchronous.
yeah.
Total number of SOSL queries that you can execute will be 20. Yes, Utkarsh, so your answer is correct. And while answering this particular question, if we can add this governor limit, so it will be like considered as improved answer because you are just adding the things that we as a developer need to take care,
Sure, sir.
right?
I'll keep it in mind.
So we can move on to the next question now. So next question number 4 is what will the following code snippet do? So we have list of accounts. Then in accounts we are adding one account, two account, and then we are inserting accounts. What will happen? So in this mock interview, like what format we are applying? So we have few difficult questions, we have few easy questions, and we have few theoretical questions where like you need to answer theoretically. So mixed variety of questions we are having in all the mock interview sessions, right? So we will be having lots of sessions on the development part. This is just a beginning. Okay, people are saying A. So insert both accounts records into the database. So what's your take, Utkarsh, on this?
Sure, sir. The audience is right. A is the correct option because since we are using the list and then we are inserting the list,
Hmm.
so it will insert both the account A and account B record in the
Right.
account.
So guys, for this question, you are right. So after after couple of question, now everybody in the audience is on same page. So correct answer for this question is A. All the records will be inserted and they will become part of the org. Okay, so this was very easy question. Now I think the difficult one will be coming. So yeah, what is the maximum number of records that a SOQL query can retrieve in a single transaction in Salesforce? Yes, Saket, finally audience is correct. Now I hope for this also I will be receiving mixed answer and I just want you to confuse. So it can be A or B. So pick the correct one, and don't Google or Chat GPT. Yeah, I'm getting mixed answers. So mostly are saying A, but one answer was B as well. What you suggest, Utkarsh? What's your take on this?
A, sir. 50,000 is the correct answer.
Okay, 50,000 is the correct answer. So if you're writing one SOQL, so in a single transaction, if you have one SOQL, so that SOQL can query 50,000 records.
Both in asynchronous and synchronous.
Right. Okay, so I think mostly people are like predicting correct answer for this. So one more question related to this. So what if we want to go beyond 50,000? Is there any other option available?
Mm,
Anyone from the audience, like if we want to go beyond 50,000 limit, so what is the correct option for that? So Arial more for insert, like for DML it is 10,000. For SOQL it is 50,000. For DML it is 10,000. I think you got confused. Yes, Utkarsh, do you know about this?
No, sir.
I'm getting answer from audience, so it is batch epics.
Batch.
Yeah, in batch epics we can query 50 million records,
Yeah.
right?
Sure, sir.
So this time, audience, you are correct. So I think Utkarsh, you learned something new, which
Sure,
you
sir.
was not expecting. So no problem. It is due to database dot query locator. So we have two things in batch: iterator and database dot query locator. So if you use that, then we can fetch 50 million records. Okay, no
Sure, sir.
worries. Any like anything that we can learn, that is good for us.
Sure,
So
sir.
moving on to the next question. Can you write a SOQL query to fetch all accounts that have at least one opportunity in closed won stage? So I think for this you will be sharing the developer console now. So
Sure, sir.
okay, so real development it will be. So just open developer console and in the query editor I think we can write this one. So I would suggest, guys, if you can also share the solution in the chat for this query. Don't Google and Chat GPT. Just try to write yourself. I want honest answers. So you need to query all accounts, which is having at least one opportunity in closed won stage.
Sure, sir.
I think you can little bit zoom in.
Okay. Stage name is.
So I'm assuming like Utkarsh is not able to type, and people, I think people are using Chat GPT. Shrikant, I hope you honestly typed it.
Wait.
Madhuri, your answer is little bit incorrect. In the opportunity, yeah, you already deleted it. So Nishanthini, you actually wrote parent to child query, so that is not correct. Yes, Navneet, your answer looks correct. Select ID, okay.
Select account ID.
Yes, Madhuri, now your answer is correct. Yep, yep. Now it is correct. So select ID name from account where ID in, select account ID from opportunity where stage name equals to closed one. I think in closed one, if you can remove the spaces, or yeah, it will be there. Why it is giving error? Can you run it in the anonymous window? Just store it into a list.
Or maybe in the Salesforce inspector.
Yeah, there also we can try. But here, like, just create a list of account equals to and then paste it in the square bracket. Yeah, equals to and then no, don't initialize, just put the query in the square bracket, paste the whole query. Yeah, now just write system.debug in the next line and then put ACC list. And I think in the end you are using semicolon. Can you remove semicolon from the query editor and then try? No, not here, in the query editor.
अच्छा, query, okay.
Yeah, now it is working. Okay, so just zoom in so that everybody can see the query. Yeah, guys, this is the query. Uh, Zoom out little bit, zoom out more. Yes. So it is select ID, then comma name from account where ID in. Okay, and then in the parenthesis we are having one more query which is querying all the opportunities account ID. And if any account ID is available into the account IDs which we are querying from the opportunity, so those particular account will be displayed.
Yep.
Okay, so this is correct. Now we can move on to the next question.
Okay.
Okay, so next question is what is the correct way to instantiate a custom object in Salesforce using Apex? Just read all the answers and try to type the correct response in the chat. Okay, so mostly folks are saying C. So what's your take on this, Utkarsh?
C is the correct option because it's the correct way to pass the value in the constructor. Yeah. If there won't be any, if there would be any no value, if you want to, I don't want to pass any value, just to create a simple instance, then custom object underscore C, then any name like obj is equal to new custom object underscore C, and then just close the bracket and semicolon. Would
Yes.
also be an option, but since there is no option like this, so yeah, C is the correct option.
Yes, so you are correct, and C is the correct answer. So I think everybody is correct. So this was a simple question. So uh, everybody's answer will be correct. Okay, so moving on to the next question. So what is the correct way to perform a bulk delete operation while handling partial success in Apex? So this is the tricky one. Just try to identify the correct answer. So we are getting correct answer as B. So what's your take on on this, Utkarsh?
Yes, B is the correct option because in order to handle the partial success, we use database.delete. And in that, to be specific, we have to put the second parameter as false so that we can handle the partial success. If you put it as true, it will give the value as none or all. It means if it will be successful, there will be no error. Then it will create or delete all the things. If it will give any error or there is any failure in the middle of the process handling, then it will roll back off. None will be deleted or recreated.
Right. So basically, B is the correct answer. We need to pass a list of records which we want to delete, and second parameter will be false. So here B and D are little bit confusing. In D we are using true.
True.
Okay. So in the question it is mentioned we need to handle partial success and partial failure. For that we need to mandatory pass the second parameter as false. Okay, so if you are passing second parameter as false, so in that case database class methods will perform partial success and partial failure. And if you are passing true, then if any particular record is failing, so whole list will roll back, nothing will be deleted. Right, so this is the difference between this. So one quick question, Utkarsh, like if
Sure.
we have any case associated with an account, so will you be able to delete that?
Case associated to account,
Hmm.
and I want to delete the case
No, account.
account. Delete
Just say yes or no. So this is for audience as well.
case and account
If any
are
account is having case associated, so will we be able to delete it?
yes. Okay.
Let me see what audience says.
Case and account. Like, parent child is there.
If you are saying no, if you are saying yes, so I would say you can try this. In my opinion, if any case is associated with the account, you won't be able to delete, but you can try it at your own.
Sure, sir.
Okay, so we can move on to the next question. So how would you perform a parent to child and child to parent SOQL query? You need to give examples of both.
Okay. So in order to perform a parent-to-child query, we use the subquery method. Should I show it with the example or?
Yes. I would be happy if you can implement, because
Yeah,
in
sure.
many of the interviewer will ask you to open the developer console. Like if it is virtual interview, they will ask you to share the screen, and if it is in-person interview, so you might be writing on the piece of paper. So everyone, please write both the queries parent to child and child to parent.
This is the example of the parent-to-child in which I'm using account and contacts. So here I'm fetching all the IDs of the account with the last name of the contacts. So it will show me this.
Okay, in this query, can you explain what is this contacts? For contact, I think API name is contact only. Why you wrote contacts?
When we do the parent to child, we use the plural name. Yeah. So I can show it to you. Wait, like if I'm
So
logging.
is it always plural name? I don't think so.
Uh, wait,
What is the correct terminology for that?
correct terminology for.
Can anyone please suggest from the audience? So he is using contacts in the query. So what is the correct name? Can you show me in the object manager like what you was searching?
Yeah. Mm,
I got the correct answer from audience, but I want to check your knowledge as well.
I was searching. I'll look up.
So, guys, you are right. It is child relationship name.
Time.
Okay, it is child
I'll look up.
relationship name. And so, do you know, Utkarsh? Like, you guys, can you tell me like from where we can find the child relationship name? What are the steps?
Huh. From here.
Right, you are right. So we need to open the lookup field, and inside lookup field we'll be able to find the child relationship name. Yes, now this is correct.
Yeah.
Now just implement the other one, child to
Yes, sir.
parent, and if you can little bit zoom in.
Okay.
Yes, Nipesh, you are right. Nishantini, you are also right. Right, Shrikant, relationship field. Right, Navneet. So parent to child we already saw. Now he is writing child to parent. So I would say if you can also write.
Done, sir.
Right, this is correct. So here we need to write account fields, that is ID. Sorry,
Mm.
contact field, that is ID. And for account we are writing account dot name.
Dot name.
So can you tell me what is this account here?
Account as in like the parent account. From a in the query you mean, right? The relationship between the account.
So is it the object API name? Like
Object.
what if it is a custom relationship? Like we created a custom relationship field. So what we should
Yeah.
write here?
For custom. It's not the API.
So again, go to that lookup field that you opened, contact. Yeah,
Yeah.
here if you see field name just above the child
Mhm.
relationship name, it is field name.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so this is standard relationship field. If I have created custom relationship field, then also we need to write child relationship name and field name similarly, or we need to do some addition.
Mm. Same, sir.
No,
Underscore C. Underscore C. You have mentioned.
no. Audience is right. We need to put underscore R
Underscore.
because this is
Yeah.
a relationship. So if you have created a custom relationship field,
Hmm.
okay, then this child relationship name and field name will be having underscore R
Underscore.
appended,
Right.
right?
Just.
Okay, I think we can move on to the next question now. Okay, so next question is what is the correct format of a basic SOSL query? So you guys need to find out the correct way of SOSL query. There are 4 options available. So just predict the correct answer from this. Okay, mostly are saying A. So what you say, Utkarsh?
A, sir. A is the right option. This is the right format of the SOSL query.
Okay, everyone is right. So A is the correct answer for this one. Okay, let's quickly move on to the next one. So what is the syntax of the ternary operator in Apex? Just identify the correct one. And here expression 1 we are considering as true and expression 2 we are considering as false.
False.
So what you suggest, Utkarsh? What should be the answer according to you?
If expression 1 is correct and expression 2 is false, then A is the correct option. So if
Right.
the condition is true, then it will go to the expression 1, and if it's false, then it will go to the second condition.
Yes, you are right. So condition, then expression 1 and expression 2. So this is totally correct. A is the correct answer for this number 11. Okay, moving on to the number 12.
What are the limits?
So what are the limits of SOQL queries in a single transaction? How do you handle them in large data operations?
Okay. So the limitations of the SOQL query we have already discussed. Like you can only perform 1,000 SOQL query in single transaction.
100, 100.
100, sorry,
Yeah,
100
not one time.
in synchronous, and for asynchronous it's 200, and you can fetch 50,000 records only in a single transaction. And if you want to handle them for the large data operation, you can do like you have said, batch apex you can use. Second thing, we can since it is a best practice also, we don't write for queries inside the for loop. And second thing, yeah, that's all to handle the large operation.
Okay, so I think you rightly said it is 100 queries and 50,000 rows. Shrikant, you are also right. Madhuri, it is not DML, it is SOQL. For DML, you are right, but for SOQL, it is 100. And for asynchronous, it is 200. And in large data operations, like we suggest, don't write SOQL inside the loop. First, have the SOQL so that you can query the data, and then with the help of loop, you can iterate and then do the processing. That is the recommended way, right? And if you want to go beyond that, we have batch apex, right? If you want to if you want to cross the 50,000 records limit that we have for one SOQL, so we can have batch. Okay, moving on to the next question. So write a SOSL query to search across contact, lead, and account for the keyword ABC. So again, I think you need to wear the developer hat. So just move on to the developer console, try to do.
Yes.
I think this will be new for everybody because we rarely write SOSL. So now you will get a chance to write SOSL. Just try to implement and share your responses in the chat. So I will review your responses.
ABC, okay. Returning, then I have to go for contact, lead, and account. Returning contact ID, last name, you can say this last name.
Yeah, Navneet is searching Chat GPT.
ChatGPT. Account and shit. Account and then account.
So from
Last
contact you are
one.
getting last name, okay, and contact and lead.
Email should I get it?
Yeah, we can get the email. And I think we need to use single quotes here. Just click on the execute button. I think when we write SOSL in the query editor, we use single quotes instead of curly braces. No, it is working.
It's working.
Okay, you are getting leads, email 6 leads you are getting, but email is not there. So in 6 leads, ABC is somewhere, but in every record, email is not available.
Should I try something else, like instead of ABC?
Yeah, you can. Yes. Yes, Madhuri, you are right. Arafat Sayyed, you are also right. Yeah, now you are getting the results. So 2 account records you are getting where Salesforce is there. So one question I have, can you please little bit zoom in? So we are searching Salesforce and it is returning contact, last name, account name, and lead email. So will
Hmm.
this Salesforce word be searching in these fields only, or it will be like throughout the object?
In these object only, account, contact, and lead
Yeah,
only.
in these objects, but I'm asking in these fields only. Like if Salesforce word is available in last name, name, and email, then only data will be returned. Or, for example, on contact, if we have a like description field, and Salesforce is available in the description, so will that record will be returned here or not?
Mm. No, I guess because I'm restricting, like I'm using last contact only, last name only. It will
No,
be
that
visible.
that is incorrect. So searching will happen in each and every field of that particular object. Okay,
Each
search.
and
Yes, each and every field of that particular object.
object.
So
Okay.
under contact, if you have 100 contacts, so each and
Hmm.
every contact, each and every field will be checked whether the Salesforce word is available or not. And if
Okay.
it is available somewhere, so that particular record's last name will be returned. So
Okay.
these fields will return, but searching will happen in each of the field that is available under particular object.
Okay. Got it. So only these field will be visible, but
Yes,
searching will be done in
searching will
all
be
the
done
fields.
all the fields. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think this was the nice learning for everybody. So
Yeah.
moving on to the next question now. I think today's session is very interesting. Even I am also feeling very happy. Like we are doing lots of discussion and lots of people will get benefit out of it. So I would say please take a screenshot of this, share on the LinkedIn, take the screenshot of the thumbnail also because people will recognize with the thumbnail more clearly. But since in the whole video we both are available in the on the screen, so you can take the screenshot, share on the LinkedIn. I will repost and let's try to reach to the maximum audience so that they can also get benefit out of this. Okay,
Sure.
so next question, what will the following code output? So we have a map will be of type string and integer. Then we are putting x10, y20, z30 and y25. Y is repeating. Okay, so system.debug map.get y. So yes, I also want to know the answer. So few are saying A, few are saying B. I think there will be a confusion between A or B. So what do you suggest?
B, sir, because map will override the value of the y. Since first it will place y value as 20, and then again if y comes, it will override the value 20 and then make it as 25.
Right. So there is a thumb rule. If map is having any key already available and with the same key, if you try to put the value, so the previous key value pair will be replaced with the new key value pair. Okay. So here answer will be B, 25. So Y20 will be replaced with Y25. So that's why answer will be 25 for this one. Okay. So last question for the episode. So what is the result of the following code snippet? So we have a method do work and we are receiving one account here. We are implementing a loop which will repeat 200 times and then we are using insert ACCT inside the loop. So what will happen?
This is a tricky one, sir.
So Shrikant, whole Apex is case insensitive. So if you're writing code in Apex, so case sensitivity doesn't matter. Yeah, yes, Utkarsh, you rightly said it is a tricky one.
Yeah, and yeah.
There is no option for error. So, okay, started getting mixed answers C, B. So, let's see what happens.
C, B.
So, we are getting B, then C, couple of B, then C, then couple of B, and then C. DML inside for loop. So, B, okay.
TML inside.
Okay, so what do you think, Utkarsh?
B, sir.
B.
No account will be inserted because since we are getting account ACCT,
Hmm.
and then we are using a for loop which will iterate over 200 times. But for the first time when the for loop will run, it
Hmm.
will insert the ACCT,
Hmm.
and then again when it will go after second after one iteration, and then again it will try to insert, but it will throw an error because the it will already be inserted in the database and it will always have the ID. And then if you try to again insert it, then it will throw an error. So no account will be inserted.
Okay. So I would suggest, guys, if you can try this code, just try to implement this code and execute and then see what kind of error you will be getting. Okay. So I think this was the last question. So I would again request, first of all, just hit the like button if you really like the today's mock interview session, because we have 40 folks who are joined live. So just hit the live button, hit the like button that is available on this stream. And if you really like, just take the screenshot from anywhere in the session. Just do share the screenshot on the LinkedIn so that more and more folks will be able to join, because now onwards every week we'll be having development related mock interview session. Okay, so this is just a beginning. We will be having around 8 to 10 sessions, that too on development. So it will be covering Apex, Trigger, test classes, asynchronous Apex, integration, LWC. All these things will be covering. Okay, so thank you, Saket, for appreciating the efforts. I know, like, this was very fruitful session, because in every scenario you might have learned something new. So we'll keep on doing this effort every week so that you can learn something new. And other than that, hands-on challenge is already going on. We are inviting industry people as well. So soon, I think in the third or fourth week of this month, I will be starting Salesforce, not Salesforce, ServiceNow bootcamp.
There is no.
Salesforce is now in the heart, so it will be ServiceNow. So it will take some time to manage both the things parallelly. And I have someone who is expert in ServiceNow, so I will invite him on YouTube. So first we'll be doing the whole bootcamp on YouTube. Then to have you some jobs in ServiceNow ecosystem. Okay, so we will be running some paid job readiness programs as well, where we will be giving you personalized guidance so that you can crack the ServiceNow related interviews as well. So now there will be two ecosystems for me. It will be Salesforce, and parallelly, we are going to tap ServiceNow ecosystem. Okay, and soon we are going to hit 100K as well. So I think 3,300 folks we need. So I think, Utkarsh, within this mock interview bootcamp,
Yeah,
we'll be able to achieve that.
sure, sir.
Okay. So thank you, Utkarsh, for all the efforts you are doing for this mock interview series, and I really appreciate, and the way you are preparing the like whatever things I am sharing with you. You are already brainstorming so that correct answers you can just suggest. You are doing all the implementation in the developer console, and maybe in some of the session we can have some real implementation of the challenges. Like, I'm already doing that series separately, but in interviews, like, we can have some small code snippet, so that in 5-10 minutes, if we can quickly write the solution of that, so that kind of questions also we can include in future sessions.
Sure, sir. I would love to do that.
Okay,
And
thank
do
you.
the debugging sessions with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you guys for joining the session live. And those who are watching the recording, thanks to you as well. And do share the screenshots on LinkedIn. So this is it. Thank you. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow with a new hands-on challenge.